Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another scrapbooking process video. My stomach is growling, and I hope you can't hear it because that would be really embarrassing. I'm hungry, but I'm too lazy right now to make anything. I had a few spare extra hours here, so I had like quite a few layouts I needed to edit the videos and do the voiceovers, and my house is quiet at the moment, so I'm taking advantage of that, and then I'll eat. I'm doing another layout for my cousin Jennifer's wedding album. They were married in June, as most of you know if you've been watching my videos. And this was just a fun picture taken at the venue where they were married with her siblings. And they all just decided, well, the photographer was taking his pictures and I had my phone. So they were doing like this little Charlie's Angels thing. And so they're just so much fun. I had this, well, I thought it was a bright idea, of taking my cork pieces and using because I wanted to replicate this Merlot color that was in their wedding, but it just wasn't drying. Maybe if I left it overnight or two, but I didn't, and then I ended up picking one up and it flipped over and I ruined it. But I was going over it with my sponge dauber, Jenny Bolin, and I think the color was, oh darn it, I held it up in the beginning. Then I'm taking these black bows from a Scraptastic kit. I mean, I'm going to make them black because Jeremy was wearing a bow tie. So I'm just using my Heidi Swap mist and a paintbrush, and I'm just soaking them. Soaking the fronts and backs because I don't want the edges showing through. And then I go back to the cork pieces and I use my stickles on them. And they're gorgeous. They really are pretty. But I was impatient and I wanted to try and hurry because I had studying to do for my final, and I just had to go downstairs, take a break, so I decided to do a layout, but I didn't want to take too long with it. So I just took my sewing machine and sewed some messy circles. They don't have to be perfect. I just used white thread, and I had a different idea, something I saw on Pinterest. And they had this picture off to the side, and then they had elements going around in a circle. It actually was more like florals and stuff, but I didn't really have what she had, so I just thought I would pull in different pieces from my kits, some gold and wood pieces and such. But it just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. It was okay, but it wasn't, I wasn't loving it. So I just ended up, I pulled the number 4 out because obviously there's 4 Kirby kids there, and these are my cousins again if I didn't say that, but I just wasn't loving it. But what I end up doing I really do like, so I'm saying screw it. I'm taking everything off. Nothing was working, so I just continue on. I'm using scraps of paper that I've been using to do her album with. I had some heart vellum there and then some Bow Bunny paper. It came in a paper pack, and I've talked about that in her other wedding videos. And then I'm looking at the sticker sheet to see if there's anything I really want to use. I pull things out from older kits, from like the May Scraptastic kit. Some of those pieces are from. Some are from, I think those gold hearts and cameras I purchased through 2 Peas in a Bucket when they were still there. These are some new Heidi Swap pieces I just bought at Michael's the other weekend. And I decided to use that black Hello. And I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else. And I think I pull out an acetate. Oh, I'm tired. This is like the 7th or 8th layout I've voiced over today. So I pull one out. It says best ever. And then I'm just looking through the rest to see if there's anything else really I want to use. And I don't think I do. So then I just kind of go on from here. My cousins, though, their personalities they are hilarious. Like, they could travel and be a comic stand-up show. Seriously. They're just naturally funny. They don't have to try. They just are. And they all get along so beautifully well. I don't think that was always the case, but now that they're grown, I just love being around them. They just make me happy. My aunt and uncle did great job. raising them. So, yeah, Jennifer and Ben got married in June, and I believe in November they're traveling back to China, where he's from, so they can have a like a reception or a celebration with his family friends. Now, he did have his parents come, and I think some other one or two family members may have come from China, but for the most part, they're going back there to, for his side. And I mean, how exciting is that? My aunt and uncle are going too. I mean, that if I could fit in their luggage, and if I wasn't in nursing school, I would totally, totally go. And guess what? Now, my aunt and uncle live in Oregon, and they've done some traveling. They're going to China. They had the wedding. They're going to China. They are still flying out here for my nursing school graduation. I'm just beyond thrilled and touched. I'm so excited. Like, I can't stand it. I'm excited. They're going to stop in Nashville first to see one of Don's brothers. My Uncle Don is the oldest of 6. My Aunt Michelle is my mom's sister. So Don's my uncle by marriage, but he loves me. Let's just be honest. No, I'm joking. They both love me. My mom would tell me stories all the time that I'm actually like Michelle's child. My dad was in Vietnam when I was born, and I had 2 older siblings. Well, there's 5 of us now, but at the time I was the baby, obviously. My mom had me when she found out she was pregnant once my dad got over to Vietnam. So I was born while he was there, and he didn't see me till I was like 10 months old or so. And then I had a brother 8 years older and a sister 10 years older, and Karen and Bruce. So my mom, Karen, Bruce, and I, while Dad was gone, because we were in between bases, lived in Oregon with my grandparents. Now, my Aunt Michelle is 15 years younger than my mom, so she was in high school at that time. But Mom said Michelle would come home from high school and literally just take me. Like, I was hers for the rest of the night. She took me in her room, shut the door, so I was with her while she was doing her homework or whatever, and I was like her baby. And, that's probably why I feel very close to her. Well, she's just awesome anyway, but there might just be some bonding that happened there as an infant that molded me, So anyway, I just love spending summers there, and I'd spend the night at her house with the kids sometimes, and I babysat all of these kids. I changed all their diapers. I can't believe I'm that old. But anyway, they're just a lot of fun to be around, and I really enjoyed my time with them this summer. But I'm so excited that my aunt's coming, and my parents are really excited too. I wanted them to stay with us, but my mom's like, because Mom and Dad just bought their house. We just moved them across country, so they live here with us now, and they have their own house, and they specifically bought these sofa sleepers with they spent way extra and got the therapeutic mattresses that go in them. They're really, really comfy, actually. So she's like, no, my sister's staying with me. I think Mom's, she's excited. She has her new house, and, they want company, and I get it. We'll all be together anyway. The only time we'll probably split up is, when we're sleeping. So, and I told Michelle, I said, oh, you should see her artwork. Like, she's an artist. She will tell you she's not, but she most definitely is. And Danielle is literally one. I mean, she has a degree in art, and then Jeremy's a photographer. Sarah and Jen are just crafty and handy anyway. They're all talented people, but Michelle really is too, a lot. And so I told her, I said, bring pictures with you. There's one day I'm going to be selfish, and I want you and I to scrapbook together. I said, whether it's a morning or an evening or just an all-day morning through evening. I said, I'm being selfish, and we're scrapping together. I said, don't bring anything. You could just bring your phone even, because I have the Canon selfie. I said, but, bring some pictures that you want to scrapbook. She might have some China pictures by then, and, we're going to play one day. And so she just really liked that. Now, my mom is very crafty and very talented, but doesn't enjoy it at all. So I said, Mom, that's a waste of God's talents to you. She loves to watch for a few minutes, and then she's like, no, I'm good, So I don't think she'll probably want to come down and chit chat with us, but I don't know if she'll I doubt she'll do anything. But anyway. So yeah, I lost that, even though it's my graduation and they're coming for me mostly. I know they're coming to see my mom too, but my mom and dad, but I lost the battle. They're not staying with me. They're staying with it. They don't know that yet. I don't know if she watches my videos, but I'm sure she's figured it out. She knows how stubborn her older sister can be. But my mom's just really so excited. It's really cute how excited she is. So, and you know, my parents are getting older, and I think my mom just wants to spend, you know, as much time with Michelle as she can. So anyway, I'm using my Black Wink of Stella pen. Love this. I use my clear glitter one more than any other color, but I did happen to use the red one in the center of that flower, and then the black one now. I went over the bow, and I'm going over the 4 just because it was paper and kind of bland. So it really dressed it up quite a bit. And because everything here is sparkle, the Kirby alpha stickers there are sparkle. The Hello, that black is really sparkly. You'll see as I hold it up here towards the end. I'm using my new Stamping Up stamp. Those are sunglasses, and no one's wearing sunglasses, but it's just a fun element, and my cousins are just fun, and they all have shades. Half the pictures I take, they're in shades. So I just had to put it on there. And I did, if you notice, because the pool of water behind them is so blue and gorgeous, I did pull out 3 blue elements. There's the butterfly right there, the arrow up top, and then a little heart down the lower right. And I think it looks lovely. I think it just pulls out that blue and wraps it all together. That red doily Kathy sent me in a rack. I used half of it. I didn't want to use it all because it's such a gorgeous red, and it just really went well with the thickers. And then I used my new Heidi Swap stamp, and I love it because the month she wrote out, it's her handwriting. And then, of course, you have the formal date and, you know, numbers. But the script, her handwriting for the month is really fun. So I am going to put the date on there a couple of places, and then of course I'm adding some black splatters because I love them so much. I'm not sure, you know what? I'm not sure if I used enamel dots. If I didn't, I'm going to pass out because I always use enamel dots. I love enamel dots. So you can see how different this page ended up. Oh, there you go. Come on, Robin. You knew you were going to use enamel dots. I don't know why you were doubting yourself. Anyway, yeah, from that circular layout to this layout, I just love how this one turned out. It was meant to be. And maybe the circular vision will work with something else down the road. I really do want to try it because I really liked the page I saw off of Pinterest. But I also love the circle elements still with the stitching that I did with my sewing machine, and that's kind of also another reason why I pulled out that doily and that round wood veneer on the bottom right that says play, because they were playing in the picture, but also it just brought in another round element, so to kind of pull it all together. So this page was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed it. I really hope she likes this album. With nursing school, it's kind of hard to whip out the pages like I should be, but I'm sure she'll understand. Once I'm done with this 8 weeks, I will still be studying for my licensure exam. It's called the NCLEX, but it's a nationwide exam, so I can, you know, work anywhere. But I'll be studying for that. That'll be my last thing after passing nursing school. But after that, RN it is, and off to find a job. So please pray for me. I'm serious when I ask for that because it's very intense right now. And I could just use all the support I can. So thumbs up if you love weddings and love this gorgeous family. Look at how funny they are. They're so cute. But please thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you enjoy my layouts and or my videos rather. And it helps them get, you know, out there for everybody to see and enjoy and find me. So I really appreciate your love and support and your sweet, sweet comments. You all are so fabulous to me, and you've been so wonderful giving me support on my Facebook page as well. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.